Dubai is building whatever this is.
And if you want one of your very own, go to adamandeve.com.
Adam and Eve have been in business for over 50 years, selling products that look like that, but give you personal pleasure.
That means they're experts in the business, and when you order, it shows up in discreet packaging so your neighbors don't know what you're buying. Plus, you have 90 days to return it hassle-free.
We love Adam and Eve. You guys know that because they're a great company, and at the end of the day, 20% of their profits go to help fight the spread of HIV worldwide, a cause that means a lot to me.
Yes, so make sure you go to adamandeve.com and use the code NERDY for 50% off one item plus free shipping in the US and Canada.
Nerdy? That's my name.
That's you.
What's up, Internet? Go to adamandeve.com, and thank you to them for sponsoring this video. Ooh, what's up, Internet? My name's Nerdy.
And I'm Clever.
And this is our reaction to the Season 3 finale of The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
A show about many Mandalorians, despite having "the" in the title.
Yes, there's actually more than one. I know it's a little bit misleading, but it's fine. It's much better that way, to be honest.
We are clearly on the road, which means any of these devices could die at any time. So we're going to jump right into it and find out, is the armor the spy? Will Luke show up and save the day at the end of the season again? Does Grogu finally say words that aren't buttons? Let's find out now. If you want the full length reaction, go to patreon.com/nerdynightly. But if you don't, stay here, because you're already here. And we're about to begin this episode. All right, Hilton Wi-Fi, don't fail us now.
This cannot be. Those two factions are sworn enemies.
I shall deal with our Mandalorian friends.
That scene is why I think the armor isn't responsible.
I don't think it's the armor either. I think that's like way too obvious.
The Imperials! I can make a run for the fleet and get...
There were Mandalorians that worked with the Empire, so I do wonder if those are Mandalorians, just not what Bo would consider to be Mandalorians.
Interesting, yeah.
It's an ambush.
This scene.
No!
That armor, though.
Yeah. This is so sad. The armor...
Yeah.
kind of looks like silly in a way that's like making fun of Gideon to me. Like it just like
How so?
because it's like it's just so evil. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
like,
the same as Darth Vader, right?
Sure.
If your belief is that,
But like Darth Vader already did it.
yeah,
something
yeah,
new.
and
He's
Kylo
like,
Ren
no.
tried to emulate Darth Vader, and
Yeah.
everyone knows that everyone's scared of Darth Vader. Someone's just trying to do Darth Vader again.
That's what I mean. It's just kind of like, oh god,
He's like a god to them. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Axe, come in.
I copy.
Can't beat them in the air. We have to beat them on the ground.
Understood.
oh, I did not know the jetpacks could do that.
It's pretty cool.
I'm so nervous.
I know.
I just that shot, and then there's gonna be the like bombers behind him, right? You dum dums. The stormtroopers have better armor, but at least they're still stupid. Oh.
Well, that was easy. Unless...
Oh, oh, shit! Ha! Just rolling through a flamethrower, you know, just casual Mando stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fabric on Din's suit. Is it all flame retardant?
I mean, he has his own flamethrower. I feel like it should be.
No. No.
How did Grogu get there?
Great question.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Because he saw at the end of season 1, he knows that he's like healing spray.
Oh, yeah.
He has no idea what it does, but he's using it. That's so cute.
You cut me loose.
Yes.
If we don't take out Moff Gideon, this will never end.
He nodded instead of saying yes.
Having the place in the chest where he sits in IG-11 be at eyeline with Din's helmet.
It's great. And also where IG-11's heart would be.
Yeah, the cinematographer is very happy about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bo-Katan, come in.
Received. Where are you?
Did none of the Mandalorians notice Grogu leave?
I don't know if they sent Grogu. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're under attack. I have to get the troops to safety.
Understood.
Stay safe.
I look really good.
Yeah.
All right. We're doing the classic Star Wars 3 battle. Din and Grogu go into the throne room. Bo-Katan leading the Mandos on land. And the Axe Woves leading the Mandos in space.
Is Snoke about to show up?
That'd be dope. It's too early, though.
But the Mandalorian has escaped.
I like that Grogu's a littler green dot.
No, I'll take care of him myself.
He wants to beat Darth Vader so bad.
So bad. He's the original Kylo Ren.
He's seen A New Hope, though. He's like, no, I'll handle Obi-Wan myself.
Yeah.
I need you, buddy. You're gonna have to scomp into the base and get me the location of Moff Gideon's command center.
I understand they might have been able to put a tracker on, like, Mando. I don't know how they have a dot for Grogu.
I mean, the hallways might just be tracking people, right?
I guess. It's like, this one is green.
No. This is the most Star Wars shit. Come on, R5. I'm loving this season. Given R5 his moment in the sun.
Yeah.
Do I think from a certain point of view things a little silly? Yes. Do I still love it? Absolutely.
I love that he, like, looked over the edge. Oh my god.
Droid v. Droid.
I want to know if R2 was the first, or, like, when did they start putting the, like, jetpacks on the astromechs?
Oh, no. He just had one in the prequels. It just isn't working anymore in the original trilogy because he's old. And also, in 1977, they didn't have a way to give droid jetpacks.
I'll take care of the cruiser. Everyone go. Move! Go! Go! Move! Move!
Can you fly one of those by I guess. Oh, I guess Holdo did it, right? This really is a greatest hits of Star Wars. Wow. I love that the covert jetpacks couldn't even get them a couple of miles chasing that dragon, but his jetpack flew him all the way into space.
Yeah.
Literally ships passing in the night. That is very funny. What a shot. Well done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Axe.
He's like, I gotta pretend that everyone's still on the ship.
No, we lost Paz last episode. Let's go. We got one. That's not nothing, you know?
Uh-huh.
All right. Oh, boy. I don't think anyone's going to show up. I have a feeling this episode is like going to just be like the Mandalorians doing their own thing.
Yeah. That would make sense. Unless Carson Teva shows up.
I would like that.
It's like, I heard you needed some help. He
just
is
Zeb and Carson Teva in space blowing up.
I mean, it's not the most far-fetched thing, right? Because he does know...
One at a time.
Yeah.
On my
Gideon.
command.
Oh, no, I agree.
escaped.
I would be happy with him showing up than like a Jedi.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need Ahsoka to show up right now.
Right.
We did that at the end of season 2. It was a great moment. But, like, let's let this show's characters have the moment, you know?
Yeah. Someone just added me saying, stop looking at your phone. Nerdy started the recording. Did I time it right?
The shield!
Yes. You nailed it.
Wow. This is fucking great. I need you up one at a time because I can only fight 2 at once. This is fucking brilliant.
R5, next shield.
Oh, yes!
Ooh. Ping pong.
Oh! Let's go, Din! God.
I feel like this is one of those, like,
Let's go!
like one of those video game levels where they watch you and they learn your moves, so every time you open a gate, it gets harder and harder.
Yeah. The last level's Taskmaster.
Yeah.
He's like, I use your own abilities against you. It's also like a video game. He's like, this weapon's out of ammo.
It's the rat.
Oh shit, mouse droid.
Oh, it is called a mouse droid. They always remind me
If that was
of
R2,
rats.
R2 would just murk that thing.
Murder it.
Chopper would do unspeakable things to it.
R5, take shield!
There we go.
Nice.
Jesus.
I take it back. It got way easier for the last level.
Well, there was all that smoke. What were they supposed to do?
Good job, buddy.
Now get out of there, because that mouse droid is snitching on you.
God. What's the point of them?
In terms of like non...
Oh shit, those are...
Are they Gideons?
Those two definitely look like it.
Oh my god, are all of those white Mando suits Gideons?
Wait here.
Oh wow. He's trying to give himself the Force.
Yeah.
That's why he wants Grogu.
Yeah.
That's not
Okay.
Gideon. Those are his clones.
I like that his clones...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like, I don't mean that in a negative way. I just mean, like, they're all Gideon's
Let's go.
age.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Get rid of them.
alright. Sorry, Gideon. That was probably
And
a
Gideon.
lot of money.
Yeah.
And Gideon and
And
Gideon
Gideon.
and
Yeah.
Gideon. That's a good joke.
We've taken refuge in these surface caves since the Purge.
So there is life on Mandalore.
Yeah, the rumors were a lie.
I never knew the surface could still sustain plant life.
All they need is room to grow.
Lady Kryze, your reinforcements have arrived.
Let's go! Oh, Gideon. You're fucked now.
Let's take back our planet.
Nah.
You don't
He's
fuck with
fucked.
the Mandalorians.
Axpo's sacrifice and Paz Vizsla's sacrifice will not be invaded today.
Hey, Axe is not dead yet. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's true.
He has a jetpack that can get him through space, so...
It might be empty now, though. He might have to fall back there. Or maybe he'll crash the capital ship like the beginning of Revenge of the Sith.
He'll just fall out of the ship and hope one of them catches him.
Oh, she's got a gold. Yeah! That was cool. I kind of wish the, like, third episode didn't bring up the question of jetpack fuel.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Just so that I wasn't thinking about it now.
Unless it comes into play soon.
Yeah.
Like... Yeah.
This is unbelievable. Let's go. Oh my god. Holy shit. Let's go. That was fucking rad.
Pretty cool.
Let me just fly my lightsaber into your face.
I have a question, potentially theory.
Okay.
Is there any way that Gideon could have gotten his hands on the corpse of IG-11?
No.
Okay, then never mind.
No, it was on Navarro the whole time, right?
Yeah.
The corpse.
I just
It's
know
so
it.
dark.
Well, it is, right? I just wondered if perhaps, like, Grogu's suit was inadvertently the other, like, spy.
My clones!
Interesting.
We're finally going to be perfect. I was isolating the potential to wield the Force.
Please say midichlorians.
You smothered them before they could draw their first breath.
Oh, I was about to be like, how do we know that's the real Jedi?
Whoa! So Grogu, if you use Force Push, you can shove those rockets back at him.
It's a really cool ability.
Oh!
Ow.
Oh, Jesus. Interesting. So he's like mechanically powered up somehow. Mm-hmm. The sound design is really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! Oh, shit!
What if we learned that all the Praetorian Guards, like, from here until the end of Star Wars...
Whoa! I'm sorry. Not now.
No,
I'm
good,
so
you're
sorry. Whoa.
No.
No!
No!
Oh, fuck! Grogu!
Oh, shit.
This got way more serious than I thought it was going to. Jesus Christ.
She's badass.
I love her. I love that all week everyone was like, no, the armor is actually evil. And now she's coming in like, no. I got jetpacks and I got hammers and I'm ready for a fight. Knee rockets, let's go!
I just think that the armor being evil doesn't really add much to the story. Oh. Oh.
Here we go. Grogu, it's time to shine. This is so weirdly cute.
It's just all I can picture is Yoda bouncing around the Senate room.
Oh, God. Jesus. Alright. You gotta use his, like, weight against him, because he's mechanically doing it, you know? You're not gonna win a brawl. Let's go! Whoa!
Hey!
Oh, they're in the same room.
I've got this. Go save your kid.
Oh, let's go!
Oh, shit. He was prepared.
Grogu's just doing laps. Oh, fuck! Shit. Let's go, Grogu! Get in the fight, come on. Fucking rad, let's go! I love watching people who don't have the Force use lightsabers and, like, vibro weapons.
Right? Yeah. Because it's totally different.
Oh, 1,000%, yeah. It's so much more careful because they can't hit themselves.
Yeah. What a team! Let's go!
Oh my god. Daddy son date night. Just like, you know, take your son to work day. Let's go. What a joy. Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah, there's the ship.
Axe, now would be a good time to jump.
Yeah.
Or just skid it on the ground in the airport.
It's probably the best way to do it, you know?
So IG-11's body is going to be destroyed again.
Yeah.
That dude cannot catch
But,
a
like,
break.
permanently this time.
Hand over the Darksaber, and I'll give you a warrior's death.
Let's go.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
The Darksaber is gone.
Damn it. Oh.
Mandalorians are weak once they lose their trinkets.
Says the man who's only power because he's got trinkets.
Yeah.
Oh no, Moff, did you lose another one of your trinkets? Fucking idiot. Guys, get out of there. Let's go, Axe!
He's not dead.
Oh my god. Let's go, Bo.
They just need to take away Gideon's jetpack and then leave.
Yeah. I don't know. I think they need to make sure he's dead. You know what I mean? Oh, let's go, Grogu!
Oh, he lost his trinket.
Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Oh, God.
That little shield, is that supposed to...
I don't know.
Oh, no, Grogu's using the Force.
Let's go! I love it. It's so silly, but I love
No,
it.
it's so cute. He's like the most passive Jedi.
Yeah, he's mostly just like, no, you don't get a weapon.
Yeah. Wow.
That's a beautiful shot.
That's pretty incredible.
Really well done.
I mean, didn't some Jedi survive like jumping in a volcano?
In Legends, yeah, the Force was different then.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if you're a Legends fan but you complain about Force healing, then I don't know where to meet you in the middle because Legends Force was wild. They could do anything. Is she about to ride the Mythosaur? Very cool. There's no way Gideon's actually dead, right?
He burnt up,
I know,
but
but
he
he has
had
clones.
clones. Yeah.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
That sounded very culty. The echoing off the walls.
Yeah, and the helmets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I will adopt him as my own.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Let's go.
You are now Din Grogu, Mandalorian apprentice.
This is the way.
Oh, they found a bunch of Mandalorians.
Yeah. Do you think one of them is a Gideon clone? But just never takes the helmet off, so nobody will ever find out?
Season 4. Can the armor reforge the Darksaber?
Ooh.
Or is season
No.
4 Bo has to go to Luke to learn how to forge a lightsaber to bring back? That's very cool.
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you think this teases... Whoa! Alright. Okay, where are we going next?
His feet are so funny to me.
Let me buy you a drink, Mando.
What's up, Paul?
Thanks, but I'm here on business.
You want to work for the New Republic?
On a case-by-case basis.
Let me think about it.
You already did. And I have a gift for you as well.
Your new marshal. Your new marshal of Navarre.
Oh, fun!
Delivery.
There we go.
I am at your disposal and serve at your pleasure.
My body was temporarily used as an amusement park ride, but they brought me back. Aw, he's got a little hut.
Cute. What was that sitcom punch-in?
That was very Star Wars. I'm assuming there's not a post-credit sequence, but I'll let it play out just in case.
You would assume
That's
correctly.
the languages. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we did it. We watched The Mandalorian Season 3.
We did it. I'm going to turn off my hotspot.
Yep. I'm going to stop the recording.
That was fun.
It was cleaner than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to leave some threads open for Ahsoka, like to Ahsoka or to this movie that Dave Filoni's directing. I thought Gideon was definitely going to survive.
Well, we
in a
don't,
more complete context.
Yeah, we don't know that there is not some version of Gideon that did survive. Like, legitimately, like, I'm like, one of those Mandalorians who never takes off their helmet could be Gideon.
Yeah, but
and I would never know.
Well, those Mandalorians are probably all accounted for, right? Because the armor probably knows all of them.
Yeah, but what it... I mean, I guess you
the
just
only
take
ones...
the corpse of somebody, you take their armor, and...
Yeah, but they know each other.
Yeah.
You could maybe get a week before someone's like, look, dude, we've lived in a
You've been acting real sus lately.
The only people who keep their helmets on all the time are the Death Watch.
Yeah.
And they're a very tight covert. Like,
There's only like 12 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, I wasn't expecting this episode to be so big action focused.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad it was, because I really enjoyed it. I think the action looked great. I loved Bo flying around with the Darksaber and the armor flying around with her tools.
I'm actually kind of glad the Darksaber's gone.
For now, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I hope it kind of stays that way.
I don't. I like the Darksaber a lot.
Look, I think it's really cool as a weapon, but, like, as a symbol for Mandalore, like, I think that after everything that they've been through, that they need to move on from this. Like, right, like, this idea of whoever wields a Darksaber gets to be the very best, like no one ever was.
I understand what you're saying in that regard, but it is also their culture. Like, it is a item. It is the item forged by the first Mandalorian Jedi. And so it is more than just that to them. It is also, like, their history.
Totally. I'm just saying that, like, not everything survives history, right? Cultures change and adapt and grow and die and thrive. Like, there's so many options there. I think that there will be some kind of replacement, right? And that, like, this is the rebirth of Mandalore in a sense. And so Bo-Katan will be the first Mandalore who maybe doesn't forge the Darksaber, but does something else. Like, there's, like, a different symbolic piece of their history and culture. Because cultures lose things, right? Like, not everything survives through the trials, especially in a world that is, like, in a lot of times pretty bleak and dark.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think that there will be something else. I honestly don't know if the Darksaber comes back.
I have a feeling that it will, just because Star Wars loves to reforge lightsabers, and it means that they can sell a new Galaxy's Edge Darksaber Reforged edition. So I wouldn't count on it staying away
for the merch.
forever.
Yeah, and timing-wise, Grogu can get a lightsaber at the same time as they find how to reforge the Darksaber. So, like, I think that it could happen. I don't know. I don't really want it to happen, but that's just personally me.
Speaking of reforging, how do you feel about IG-11 again?
Man, that's so weird.
So if his original memory circuit didn't survive...
Yeah.
See, now we're getting into the Ship of Theseus, where, like, how many pieces of IG-11 have you replaced, and can he still be IG-11? But IG-11 was
He doesn't have his
programmed,
memories.
But IG-11 was wiped and reprogrammed in the middle of Season 1.
Yeah.
That's kind of a big plot point in Season 1. So, like, I guess it doesn't really matter.
It's kind of like a weird message that the droids are whatever you need them to be in the moment.
But it wouldn't be if the droids weren't sometimes sentient.
Yeah.
Like Star Wars' inability to decide whether droids are people, pets, or functional tools is very funny because it makes these questions weirder.
Yeah.
Because if all droids were just functional tools, him riding around an IG-12 wouldn't be weird. But because sometimes R2 is the smartest person in Star Wars...
and like has feelings and opinions and
there's an incredible comic that starts with two people having a conversation about their war experience, right? And it pans out and they're like reminiscing over dead comrades.
Yeah.
And it pans out and it's R2-D2 and Chopper. Mm-hmm. It's two droids who have like sad feelings about the droids that they've lost, right? In the war. And that sentiment makes the droid conversation weird sometimes.
Yeah.
So, like, it's fun that they brought IG-11 back, but it was sad that IG-12 died again.
Yeah, although IG-12 didn't have a memory circuit or any kind of consciousness.
Maybe he is a pet, but he's a cat, and he has 9 lives.
Sure.
And we'll get IG-11, The Last Wish, and it'll be an animated film where IG-11's on his last death and he has to find a wish to get more lives back.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Shout out to the Patreon pick for the month, which will be going up next week. That was fun.
It was
That
fun.
was cool.
It wasn't like anything more than what like I needed it to be.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't, I don't know, it wasn't the most memorable Star Wars, you know? Like I'm
I
not
don't
sitting
know.
here like, what?
The Din hallway fight with R5 opening the doors one by one, that is a fight I'm going to remember.
I mean in an emotional sense.
Oh, I agree. It was very simple.
Yeah. The fighting, the combat, all of that, the action, very cool, very well done. I quite enjoyed that.
Yeah.
The emotional arc of the episode, very simple and in some ways surface level because we didn't get to spend any time with our characters about how they feel about everything that just happened, which that's season 4, you know, like that is like future stuff, but for the finale in and of itself it was just kind of like very clean.
Yeah, in a way that was very Star Wars.
Yeah, very Star Wars.
Not a lot of Mandalorians died. All of those Imperial Mandalorians died.
And that's
Gideon
why
is gone. Like it is what it is, you know.
Yeah, and that's why I think people love Rogue One so much because it is very Star Wars, but at the same time it is not.
I just think there's room for both, right? Like I enjoyed this.
100%.
I think ultimately, like this season was messy, a
Yes.
little bit. Like narratively messy, thematically, I think it was very messy. I think that it plays with a lot of things, and I don't necessarily think it always did them the best this season.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it was fun, and the overarching message is like visible enough that like I was able to enjoy it.
Yeah. And the stuff that's in this that's kind of messy is going to feed into other Star Wars properties. And and when everything is so interconnected, sometimes those weaves get a little tangled up.
Well, I actually disagree with that. I think this season was less interconnected than season 2.
Really? With the whole amnesty program?
That might come back. That doesn't need to come back though, right? Like I think that like season 2 was so connected in the like this is the episode that sets up Ahsoka. This is like the most interconnected this was to other shows was Zeb showing up in the bar. But for the most part, like this season was much more focused on these people's story in a way that I think was really smart, right? Because I had those complaints about season 2.
Yeah.
Where I was like, look, I love it, but I've seen every season of Clone Wars. I've seen every episode of Rebels. I've seen every episode of Resistance. I know who these characters are. And when they show up, I'm not going, oh, it's a cameo of the week.
Yeah.
That is related to an animated series that I haven't seen.
Mm-hmm.
I made that. We when we were doing, before we were doing reactions, we were just doing reviews, and I was like, look, like I'm really enjoying Mandalorian season 2. I'm not sure it's for everybody in the way that I think that they wanted to be as the flagship Disney Plus show.
Yeah.
I think that this season stepped back from the cameo of the week stuff and didn't just bring in outside. And there were cameos, obviously, and people will be like, well, but Jack Black and Tim Meadows. But all of those
but that's
characters,
not Star Wars like cameos.
and those characters all tied into Din's journey, right?
Yeah.
Tim Meadows represents why the New Republic isn't helping the Mandalorians here, and like that character is necessary to this narrative, not to pay off my feelings about the Clone Wars. And that's why I kind of love the Zeb reveal.
Yeah.
They don't say his name, and I didn't even know that it was him. I just thought it was another person of his species.
Yeah.
And I had just played Fallen Order, so my mind was on Jaro Tapal just because I had just like gone through that. And I was like, oh, it's just another person from that species in this show. That's really cool. He looks amazing. I can't wait for Zeb and Ahsoka. Yeah. And then finding out that it was Zeb later was fun because it didn't affect the episode. The whole episode didn't revolve around the fact that Zeb showed up. I was able to enjoy that character being there without it being about my connection to Rebels. Because it didn't matter. Whereas season 2 sometimes had that, like, this is the Ahsoka episode, this is the Bo episode, this is the Thing episode.
I just mean more so that the amnesty program stuff definitely seems like it is set up for future stuff because, to be honest, it did not matter in this season of television.
No, but it did, right?
No, it didn't.
Because the amnesty program is what allowed Gideon to have his spies and be pulling the...
But Gideon would still be alive. Without the amnesty program, yes, helps him a little bit, but he's already on Mandalore doing his own thing, got his army, he's meeting with the other Imperial people. Like, yes, he has, like, someone in the amnesty program who's, like, can only, like, work up a certain amount of trust. Like, it can only get so far. Like, I just, without the amnesty program stuff, you could take that away completely, lift it out, and this season of television is the exact same to me.
I think that you would lose so much thematically, especially in the Jack Black amnesty section. I think that you would lose so much. Look, I think the Pershing stuff, I think that episode, considering how little it kind of mattered to the rest of the season, I think that Pershing stuff maybe went on a little too long.
It was a good episode.
Yeah.
It just felt out of place.
Yeah, no, and I think it was brilliant. I think it's just like, okay, now Pershing's just dead, and like Aaliyah just keeps her job. Like, no one noticed that she was alone with the guy, and then the machine got turned up, and then he died.
Yeah, the fact that like nobody figured that out is very kind of silly to me.
That is a plot hole to me that I don't enjoy, honestly. Yeah. But I think that the thematic importance of the amnesty program to the story they're telling about the dysfunction of the New Republic is very important to this time period.
See, and I didn't feel like that was a highlight of this season or even very important to this season. Honestly, you could have taken it out to me. That Jack Black episode would have been roughly the same.
If it was just Lizzo?
No. I just mean it's two rich people.
I'm saying that episode, you could literally take Jack Black out of it and have it just be Lizzo. And because Lizzo's character is the more important character there to Bo and Din.
Yes.
I see what you're saying. So, yeah, I agree. And I really like the amnesty program stuff.
I like it. I'm just saying, in terms of what it means to this season, it's kind of nothing, which is why it's definitely a setup for, like, future stuff. Like, that's going to all come back.
But if it's a setup for the future seasons of The Mandalorian, then that is still this show.
For sure. Yeah, right? Like, I'm talking about this season specifically.
I see what you're saying. I think it was nice color, and, like, I still think the Pershing episode is weirdly paced, and the structure of having the Din and Bo stuff at the beginning and end of it, like, that was kind of an odd piece of television.
Yeah.
But because of the Jack Black stuff and the story of this guy was heinous and now he gets to live in luxury because of this part, like, that to me was very interesting, and so I like that on its own enough that I like that it was a part of this. But I see what you're saying about it being the more interconnected
really
stuff.
Relevant, yeah.
But I still would argue this season was far less, like, pushing to be interconnected than previous seasons.
And that's fair. That, like, you could make that argument in comparison. I don't have strong opinions as to which is more, which is less. Sure. But just having seen the conclusion of this season, I'm like, oh, okay, that didn't really matter for now. So I guess maybe we wait a year or two for it to be relevant.
Yeah, I'm really glad they didn't go with the Mandalorians are betraying themselves.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. I think I was like, I don't think I'm going to like it if that's what they go with. But I thoroughly enjoyed this overall. Again, the action stuff was great. It felt a little too clean, which means that I think, like, season 4 is going to get messy. Like, I think that it's going to be, like, a cool contrast.
If there's a season 4.
If there's a
season 4. The next time we see Din might
Fair.
be that movie. It might be Ahsoka movie, right? Like, or Ahsoka Skeleton Crew movie.
Yeah.
We have no idea.
Yeah. Anyways, we got to get out of here.
Yeah, but for all Mandalore.
For all Mandalore.
For all Mandalore.
This is the way.
This is the way. If you like this video, like and subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave mean comments down below because the algorithm god is hungry and we must feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is...
I mean...
It's either Bo or the Armorer, right?
Yeah, Bo had more of a spotlight.
Bo was swanging the Darksaber in the air with the jetpack, And
shout out to Axe as well, you know.
Shout out to Axe. Shout out to Grogu running laps, using the Force, blocking the fire.
Yeah.
Damn,
well
dude. Cal Kestis could learn some things from you.
Is that going to be the next power in the game that drops next week?
It would be cool, like a Force shield.
Yeah, I would love it.
That's how the Jedi in the EU, that's how he survives the volcano. He creates a bubble of Force around himself that the lava can't get into. If you want to follow us around the internet, you can. I'm at Nerdy Nightly.
I'm at Claris Polaris.
And as always, y'all, may the Force be with you. Bye.
Bye, guys.